destiny calling. Remember the falling, remember the falling. Stars steady falling, destiny calling. Remember the falling, remember the falling.
I remember when it wasn't about hoes and thugs. Let's go back to the days when we was showing some love. Cause my city bigger than guns and drugs, and my city's bigger than shootings at clubs. Politicking with a chicken, that was the mission. Relaxing, just sipping, no policy hidden.
St. Louis, we got something special for you. Vito's Dispensary, now official in STL. Louiswood Production is the official retailer for Vito Vibes right here in St. Louis. Special deals, $25 for 3.5 grams, 2 for $40. Vito's Dispensary. Vito Vibes to STL. Get in on the movement. Get in on the deals. For more deals, go to www.vitosdispensary.com.
Like some honey, got me lost in the mood. She slid in my ride. She say she like the ride. Look sexy, a model. Instagram rich, put that on the Bible. She gon' get this. She say she like the ride. She slid in my ride. Hop in the whip, baby girl. You know we good. No Diddy, no Drake, let's get that understood. Might be some baby auto, a little smack and a little tussling, no fist though. You know what's happening. Take a week off, queen. We going places. Paris, Monaco, palaces. Don't pack your shit. I know you got me on the back end. Oh, you gon' bring
goddamn club got where it starts too late. Overwhelmed by foo-foo. Too grown, play. Enjoy setting with friends. Some real Uno. Skip, reverse, change the color, draw for more.
Now you don't see me, ain't no money. Where you be at? Fuck, you don't see me and they hate. Where you be at? Now you don't see me as a sucker. Where you be at? No, you don't see me if they tripping. Where you be at? That part. That part. That part. That part. When I step up in the place, that's guaranteed money. A lot of smiles and grins, but I don't see nothing funny. Had to cut them clowns short. No, I don't play dummy. Setting up the table, cause I know the meal is coming. I don't fuck with who you fuck with, I don't see the
Black and white. Not what you think. I had a dream. Kids playing outside. Innocent, wild, loud. But it turned quiet the moment they turned on me. No words were spoken. No reasons was given. Like they'd rehearsed it before I even arrived. Black and white. Not race, just contrast. Two tones that showed up when the illusion of gray fades. And in my life, the gray's been fading for a long time. See, I've been in rooms where I gave love and loyalty, only to be met with whispers behind curtains, shadows with names, smiles that rot behind the teeth. I've lifted others, held them up like a mirror showing them who they could be. And they nodded. They nodded hard, told me that's who they were. But then they dropped the act and turned on me too. It's been that way in the underground. 8 years deep. Same cycle, different names. New smiles, same betrayal. I watched crews beef with others, loud, messy wars in the alleyways of ego, until one day they turned the corner, and I was the enemy. But I never fired a shot. I just watched, like I did in the dream, just stood there still, present. And they ran past me, ran at me, ran through me, black and white. And yeah, even in love, I've handed women their own light in words, spoke life into them, told them what I saw. Strength, grace, death. They repeated my words back to me like vows, until time tested them, until my reflection made them uncomfortable, and suddenly I was too much. Too demanding, too real. Black and white. Not color, just clarity. Just the sharp lines between who people say they are and who they reveal themselves to be. But I ain't bitter. I'm awake. I see it now. I see them. I see me. And I realize maybe I was never meant to fit into the chaos of the gray. Maybe I was meant to stand between the black and white, not blending in, but becoming the contrast.
Hey, what it is, what it do, how you doing? This your homeboy Q.
And this your boy Tony. Welcome to another episode of How Did We Get Here?
How did we get here? Welcome back to this episode. This episode is brought to you by a lot of weed smoke on this 420
Definitely,
Sunday. Sunday.
Misery, baby.
Dispensary.
We finna kick it off with this podcast.
Why did you ask that? It ain't even lit.
I don't know, man. That's a force of habit. Here we go. We're gonna kick off some shit. We're gonna talk about all the aspects of smoking and how we get here with all this weed
First
shit,
off,
man. And that's one thing, like habits. Once you smoke so long, you'll find yourself dumping ashes that ain't even there and shit. So there we go. There go one for you, right? But I'm gonna like this. Let him kick this off.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna introduce.
What's your favorite
weed.
album that got weed on it when he hit the lighter, like a Lil Wayne when he come on the album? Say,
I ain't got no album covers that I know of where they smoking on.
Bone, The Chronic. Nigga, we used to be like in the Cutlass, just driving around, listening to like one song for 45 minutes.
I remember
smoking
all the
weed.
music and everything, but I ain't even gonna lie. I don't remember the
I know
album
Devin the
cover.
dude in the city right now. That's all I know.
Devin the dude. I'm pretty sure y'all familiar, but we
Introduce
got
this
Doc
man.
Dillinger on the podcast.
What's happening? What's happening?
We wide open up here. This is a wide open 420 party podcast.
He
And-
been rolling weed for about 45
Man,
minutes.
and wait
Kick
till-
my foot again.
Wait till I
you
get
see
done.
this. You right, motherfucker. Now look here. I can't sit next to this motherfucker.
I had a
over
procedure
here.
done on my foot, and I'm in a boot, and he just kicked me.
But he keeps swinging his foot
Cause that's what I do.
over my way. He got put that hurt motherfucker over there. Act like it's hurt.
I don't
Y'all
want to. I don't want to pull no wires. I rather just don't kick me no more.
Alright, man, I'm gonna cross my motherfucking legs and shit. I ain't supposed to do
Pause.
it.
But
Look,
anyway,
here we go.
Hey, here we go.
We gonna
On this
get it.
420 episode, what is weed etiquette? What is like the etiquette of like when you're smoking or when you're bringing weed to the party or when
Puff
you?
puff pass, motherfucker. That's a rule. That's law.
I mean, but you
There
even
go
before,
one of the
even,
most famous.
but
You get on
even
it, puff,
even
puff,
before you
puff,
get to the
puff,
puff,
that's it.
even before you get to the puff
Nah.
puff pass, you gotta
And
get
then
to the
you out,
roll up to the
motherfucker,
what you
Puff
got.
Puff Pass done changed to
Thank
you
you.
have a time limit now.
What? A time limit?
Yeah,
Right.
It's a
like
clock?
you got like a verse
Hey
and
Siri,
a
how long
verse
do we hold the blunt?
of a song
No, man,
is
you
about
gotta
it.
breathe.
You got
By
a
the
verse?
time this verse is over, that blunt better be
Hey
fast.
Siri, how long can they hold the blunt?
Verse. No, you didn't.
Do you? Okay, I won't.
Hey, stop. Why you confuse my bitch? Siri, my Siri bitch was finna get the answer. Who you listening to, Siri? Me or him? Damn.
I was finna listen to see what
This
you
child
gonna say.
confused. This child confused.
See, that's why I fuck with Apple, man. They ain't right.
But yeah. But like when you
But
come
he
to
right,
a smoke
he right.
session,
He said before we
get to the puff pass.
right, before we get
When
to
we
puff,
when you call and say what you doing, I'm from the back in the day when you pull up, boy, I got a blunt, you got a blunt. We matching.
Yeah,
That's
you gotta
what
match.
it was.
Back in the day, you gotta
But
match.
now niggas be pulling up from what I heard with little bitty skeet blunts. and
Right.
Niggas be having.
I might be
back
responsible for starting that.
with little bitty skeet blunts.
Mesquite blunts. That might be
You
me.
get lying.
Once
I
I
just
found
met
out how
you
to
like
stretch,
7 minutes ago.
once I
I'm
found
lying.
out how
About
to
47
stretch
minutes
weed,
ago.
it was a hey. But we talking
He
about
said-
back in 2000.
Oh, he said stretch weed.
Yeah, once I figured out how to stretch weed, it was a mission. It was
Nah, just don't smoke with me. Then.
come with me, bro. But
You keep
you
that.
can roll up all your weed in that one Rolo, or we can smoke these 10 skeet ass blunts.
We getting tobacco. Just give me a cigarette. Give me my cigar.
let's do the one.
Yeah, let's do this one fat. Let's do this one fat one and be below. Other than these 10
And get
skins.
motivated to get some more.
That's too much rat, bro.
Yeah, that's too much, especially back
Too
then.
much. That's too much. What we used to smoke? Garcia Vegas, Optimals. I smell smoke.
You hear me smoking? Man,
And your weed probably good with your rat. That's I'm not.
do y'all remember Icy Cool Optimal Blood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all keep that over here.
With the motherfucking icy coolness, like smoking a Hall's cough drop. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? All of that crazy ass shit back then.
But
Cherry, strawberry, banana punch.
And wonder why we fucked up.
You heard me? Blood's big as a motherfucker,
All them
man. See,
preservatives
that was
make
the
motherfuckers
shit.
not age.
That's how we got. That's how we started.
Real talk.
Man, you come to big ass
Big blood.
these woods and shit. Now these you get like a 4 hit max minimum.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You gotta
yeah.
pass that shit. You can't just be hitting
Hitting
those
many
woods
bags.
for days. You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
even smoke these. I ain't gonna lie. I'm against the wood. I smoke.
I kind of am too. I can't do
is
the
it,
woods.
is it a difference between I don't smoke these or I don't roll these?
I don't roll them and I don't purchase. But
That's
I
the
will
di-
smoke them. Yeah.
No, yeah.
There's a difference.
It's
There's
not-
a difference.
Yeah,
There's a
you're
difference.
right.
Yeah.
There's a
I will smoke your wood,
But
but
I ain't
I'm
finna
not.
go
I'm not
versus.
about to put 7 grams in one blunt.
My man right
That's
here
what
looking
I'm
like, man, so
He
what y'all
like,
trying to
fuck
say
y'all.
about my wood?
I love you though.
Huh? Say that again?
There's like a gram and a half in there.
Straight
Like
up.
a grand and a half. He say he
You
just
roll
like-
that well. You roll that well.
A gram and a half of wood. See, but
See, that's
and
why
I
I like wood.
understand.
Too much rat.
But like in my younger days, I most definitely would have been doing some shit like this. But
I'm just finna say, cause I remember one New Year's. See, one New Year's, we had a whole blunt long as a baby on.
man,
Well,
Man,
y'all finna smoke that cone. That's close.
wait till you see this cone.
Yeah.
But yeah, in my younger days, boy, we used to smoke heavily. Like I said, we started off with big blunts, goddamn.
Blunt, cigars, real cigars.
Real cigars.
Not
Where you had to cut the
not
motherfuckers
cigarillos.
down the middle.
Not
goddamn.
cigarillos.
I
Right.
got to bring some. I
Man.
had some Titans today.
Some tight.
Wow.
Got to bring some.
Are they fresh?
I keep them in the freezer.
Oh.
Good contact. I always back when we smoked them big
Philly,
blunts,
Philly
I
Titans.
always wanted to roll
Chocolate
up
Tide.
a
Okay, you
Cuban.
testing that game.
Mm.
I like it.
No, you don't. You ruining it.
You ruining it.
Yeah,
You got
This was
stuff
an
because
all
the
blunts?
because you
Cuban.
cutting it.
No, the Cuban.
'cause
The Cuban
This all
ingredients
year.
alone is what you need to be enjoying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Any
It's the
other
tobacco
cigar,
in there,
you
you
right,
can take
right,
a
right.
Cohiba
I'll
or
allow
something
myself
like
to
that.
smoke.
Even
Yes,
Don't do
sir.
them, cause that's what I
So I
supposed
will.
to.
I'm
That's
just saying, like-
the real cigar I smoke. That's the cigar. I
right.
smoke.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
like if you don't disrespect the cigar,
Finally
They
that.
don't look at me and smile.
And that's alcohol too.
Yeah.
Celebratory.
Man,
No, we
man.
cut them down.
Man,
Them Cohiba.
I'm finally there, though.
So-
I'm where I need
So
to be.
basically,
It's straight
Because
cane.
I
Puff
have
Pass
such little time
ain't
to
even
do
there no
it.
more. You don't. Ain't no
Nah.
Puff
Is
Pass.
it have
Here's
all
the-
the rules to weed, Jay?
here's the real thing. Here's the real question I got when it comes to Puff Puff Fast. Okay, for smokers, are we close to a point to where we just gonna like? I'm kind of really tired of passing weed on.
Don't smoke with nobody.
I know, not necessarily that. I want you to get high. I'm just tired of the stretching and moving my part. You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead and roll you a blunt. You know what I'm saying? I got my blunt. Roll you. You need some weed. Roll you blunt. Roll your girl a blunt.
Because you saying weed plentiful.
You know what I'm saying?
He done went passing the blunt. He's passing the weed.
Yeah, just roll.
He's passing the weed.
Put it in the bowl and
we go. Yeah, roll your own. That way he ain't got to move. He got one. You got one.
COVID did that too.
COVID did start me with that. That's when I started.
COVID changed.
Changed
my reaction
makes
to
sense.
it.
Don't put your mouth
and
on
that's,
my
that's,
head.
that's the part where I say I don't smoke with everybody. You just it ain't 2003 where you can just jump in the. You just can't do that.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I ain't gonna lie. The way that I was introduced to weed.
The man pulling out a lunch bag with jars.
Oh, see, that's why I said the Canada bag.
Good God.
Canada bag.
Good God.
But yeah, the way I was introduced to weed and weed smoking, it was more of a
enjoyment.
Yeah, it was more
it's like
of
juicy
a social
fruit.
thing.
Take a stick.
To be passing and shit
I
like
get
that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like a clique thing. You know what I'm saying? And those
what's
who
the word
you let
I say
in,
on Sunday?
That was it.
It's
You know
church. It was communion. That's the word.
That's
communion.
What it was a group that, and like back in the day, it wasn't everybody. So we was kind of an outcast group. We was motherfuckers that had to go outside and shit like that. So
wait till the
when
food
y'all
got
get
done.
out there, right, you know, when y'all get out there, y'all one group, and that's what it was. Like
we ain't real friends until we smoke.
That's what it was.
That's what we
until
met.
we smoked together. Till you pass that blunt that you done roll, goddamn.
We both smoking, we ain't
You know what I'm
together,
saying?
we probably ain't fucking with each other.
Okay, so
True that.
Okay, so do you I'm sorry, I just took over y'all podcast.
No, we talking
straight up. I got questions though.
We got answers. How did we get here?
Right.
How did we get here?
So like if you got some fire ass weed and somebody coming like back in the day, like it wasn't even a few years
back
ago,
in the day
you could get some Reggies. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't want to share your good weed.
Right. So like you smoking with somebody who ain't coming with some fire, or you don't, does that matter to y'all?
No, that don't matter.
It depends on who it is. Cause if I got some great ass weed, this is my partner.
Right.
I'm finna go over here.
Be like,
hey, put that up. Say that time go.
This shit here, where we smoke.
And I might leave him. And I might leave him some. You know what I'm saying? Cause this is my partner, and it's gonna be the other way around.
If you know this motherfucker here is only there, you know what I'm saying? It's an outside motherfucker.
He only there to see what we smoking, and he gonna smoke up our weed, then leave, and go down here and do the same to the rest of these people. That's at the end of the block.
We gonna roll some
that
throwaways.
Yeah. Matter of fact, we finna roll up and then walk away.
Just so you can see what we about.
Right.
Hey, you ready, bro? Yeah, we finna get in the car and pull off.
It's situational too, man. But like, cause like I mean, I done been in situations where I had the most fire in the room, and I was very proud of my goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mind everybody hitting it because it was.
Hey, you know,
because after I left, I'm high as fuck.
You know, you got the
man, that dude, what's your homeboy that had that weed that one time? Friday night.
That's what it was. I made motherfuckers, I ain't even gonna lie, my situations, I was in a room full of motherfuckers that had it. And the motherfucker called me, and I got there, and we all sitting there, we like, fuck, we all here, we might well fire up. So I roll up my shit. Every time motherfucker go around, motherfuckers like
coughing up, yo.
Finally, one motherfucker couldn't help it. He like, man, what the fuck? Who shit is this? That'd be me, bro. I already knew it, you know. That'd be me, bro. Yeah,
you as well.
Shit, motherfucker broke down. Two of them broke down. Say, man, give me some of that, goddamn.
I don't sell weed.
Right. Hey, I gave.
But I will give you some.
I gave them some.
That's right.
Give me, so I gave them.
Right.
And one motherfucker was like, my pride too strong. But he had to admit it too.
Yeah, I tell you,
I ain't getting none, but my pride.
I ain't gonna ask you for none. Where you get it from though?
You're
What kind is that?
Man. But yeah, I mean, it's different situations for different cases. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. We all appreciate the fire when we got it amongst motherfuckers who
What was y'all first motherfucking smoke story?
What you mean? The first time we smoked? Or
First time you got high?
Man.
Come on, let's hear it.
Man, it hurt my chest thinking about it, right?
I don't even remember the first time I got high. I remember the adventure of getting the weed and the adventure of the night. I'm gonna leave some stuff out just because don't want to incriminate people.
Jesus, okay. Hope nobody got shot.
Not this night.
Okay.
I was with some people in some apartments. We left this set of apartments, walked to some other apartments, stole somebody's brother weed, cousin, uncle, somebody weed. It was some joints. It wasn't that much. It wasn't a lot of weed, but it was enough for some boys. We had to be like 13, 14. It was enough for our Saturday night.
You fucked up somebody's mood.
Ooh.
I was coming home from work waiting on that.
Boy, but our night was great.
Yeah,
hey, but it was what it was. And it was a great night. Never going back in those apartments again. I think about it every time we go past them apartments.
What apartments?
I'm not going to say.
Come on, man. Okay, give us
I'm gonna say
area. Give us
downtown.
Downtown?
Yeah.
Oh, District 4, that's enough to know.
Yeah, downtown.
That's enough to know. I see why you don't want to say. I see why you don't want to say.
Yeah. I don't downtown.
With Blue Mars.
Blue Mars, Peabody's.
Peabody's.
O'Fallon
Point.
O'Fallon Place.
What's the side?
O'Fallon Place.
The other side on Olive.
That sounds like some
What's the
O'Fallon
one open there?
The old people on Jefferson Arms or some shit. The old people houses.
It's a few places.
How did we get here?
Yeah.
Next.
What's your
Next.
first time? I got a couple.
You can't have a couple of first times.
I do have 2 first times.
No, you can't.
I do.
You can't.
Did you not get high your first time?
He don't know.
See, look.
How you gonna say you got 2 first times?
Because the first time I got high, I was about 14. And I was smoking with the OGs across the street, right?
They DMX'd you.
And I was hitting the weed, right?
They DMX'd you.
Man, he was like, here's what you do when you hit the weed, right? He got me good. He said, when you hit the weed, go like this.
God.
I said, okay.
Dummy.
Nigga, I know.
Big dummy. He got you.
I coughed for like 15 minutes straight. You know what I'm saying? Virgin lungs. Everybody in the room dying. But that was when I was like 14. But then I got caught with weed a little bit after, so I stopped smoking until I got out of high school. So that was like 5 years later. You know what I'm saying?
You just got high. You didn't get high.
It was a difference of.
I understand.
I'm telling you.
I understand it because that's like.
We'll be right back after these commercials.
Because it's different.
It was the first time he smoked, and then the first time he started smoking from there.
I could tell you again. I could tell you a bunch of these stories, but we on camera. But
I ain't never quit. Well, I did quit and start again.
No, he didn't.
I did quit. I did.
Quincy quit.
I quit for.
Who is Quincy?
I quit for.
I don't think you know.
That's why we can't have a studio audience.
Like, who the hell is Quincy?
FBI agent too.
But yeah, he never quit.
I did quit. I quit for at least a month.
Word.
He said at least a month. That ain't quit. That's
like
taking a fall.
He got locked up talking about I quit.
Word. When?
No, I did. I quit
You're
for a
lying.
month to get a job.
Word.
I didn't get the job.
I bet you'll never do that one again.
I quit for a month twice.
Word.
When I worked the husband, I quit for a month.
You didn't. You got fired because you didn't quit.
But that's because I smoked them at the beginning of that month. I quit for a month though. I held down a month, and then I smoked.
Okay.
But I didn't quit for a month.
Now you
Anyway,
want to start again.
yeah. No, I ain't quit after that.
Never. And that's been 30 years.
I did quit. I can quit. I proved that I can quit.
Do it for about when you sleep.
I did it.
And even then, you probably will wake up like,
I did it.
and go back to sleep.
I did. I went 2 days without smoking and I had chills. So, you go a month, you quit.
That's what I'm saying.
After the 2 days, you good. I've done it before. I done quit for 12 years.
Yeah, see, yeah.
I believe you once you get past the chills, but them chills, damn.
Yeah. Give me the blood.
I was like, what the fuck? I got withdrawal from weed.
Look at my arms. Look at my arms. I got withdrawal right now.
Sorry. I didn't mean to put you through that, brother. But I'm going to keep doing what I do.
Do you? But yeah. So, okay, speaking of that, what's the etiquette like when you smoking and people around you don't smoke?
That's your fault. I'm sorry for you. Why did you choose not to smoke?
That's up to them.
You know? Yeah.
Put themselves in
to remove themselves.
You do that's your life.
Right. If you don't smoke, I most likely ain't finna be in too many areas where smoking is not allowed or somebody don't know me from you smoke. So if you around me, then you in a smoking section. If you don't want to smoke, leave the section. I mean, that's all too.
Yeah, you invited me. That's you already know that we was
I ain't rude with it. Like, I ain't just gonna come in your house knowing you don't smoke and fire up and shit like that. I ain't motherfucker. Like,
no, that'll get you beat up.
Yeah, I'm a beat.
But like, quite frankly, when I'm around people that just
what's going on?
Smoke, like if you in my car.
You're bad.
Yeah, you heard? Sorry.
You ain't gonna crack a window. You ain't gonna crack a window for
and
9 times.
I smoke with the window cracked when I smoke.
I smoke with the cracked windows.
You ain't gonna hotbox them like you was 18.
I don't hotbox no way. Like you said, I smoke with the windows cracked anyway. But
when the police pull me over, I want an option.
Hey, and plus, I'm past that. Yeah, just being in a cloud of smoke, smelling like weed. This motherfucker hot. No.
Depends on what you got going though, man.
Right. I mean, if it's winter time and you know what I'm saying.
Not even so much winter time. What if you just want to be hotboxed? That's that day.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even want to do that shit no more.
You don't do that no more.
I don't do that
no more.
I ain't with the tricks no more. I used to do shit like roll whole blunts and just to stick them in 2-liter bottles and smoke out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? We used to do shit like that. I ain't got time for this shit no more. I roll blunts. I smoke that motherfucker. That's it.
You didn't think.
Come get creative, goddamn.
Creative.
Then I'll be able to tell you how we got here.
I got it. Certainly got. I got an idea. I got to tell you.
But anyway, back. I'm gonna tell my first time.
Yeah, but tell.
My first time getting high.
What time?
Oh shit.
I don't know what time it was. Nothing. None of that shit.
Okay.
But I was in the back of a Jimmy.
The truck.
With partners of mine, and they had some motherfucker gave them some weed.
What's a Jimmy?
The Jimmy, yeah, the truck.
You gotta tell them, because some of these people don't even know what a Jimmy is.
It's the old
pickup.
Yeah,
the Blazer, the 2-door,
yeah,
truck.
It was like a little Blazer.
It was the Blazer. It was the opposite of the Blazer.
It's the GMC Blazer.
Yeah.
Okay. That was a Jimmy.
The Yukon and the opposite.
Well, we was in this motherfucker. They took some motherfucking weed and shit.
They took it or they gave it to them.
They took some motherfuckers.
Y'all some badass. Wait, I just told a story about that. Wait. Go ahead.
And these motherfuckers rolled up and we was sitting there. I decided to hit the weed, man. And at the time, we was just drinking.
Drinking?
And I didn't like drinking. I like being drunk a little bit, but I hated drinking.
Which I was drinking?
Shit, we used to drink everything. Like a normal teenager, we was Thunderbird and fucking
that shit was nasty.
Storm and fucking, you know what I'm saying? All that Carlos Rossi, all
top
that
of the line wine.
Dumb shit, getting broke. Mad Dog 2020.
Made a lot of money with that
shit. Did you drink
on
Rich and Red?
Fuck yeah.
That was my shit.
Rarely wanted it.
That was when we started graduating. We started moving up to E&J and R&R and shit.
He's like, what the fuck is y'all talking about?
Yeah.
That shit was nasty.
Then we started getting classy. Thought we was pimping. We started drinking Crown Royal and cognac and shit like that.
Pineapple orange.
Definitely talking to some old heads around.
But yes, after that, I mean, once I hit the weed, it was wonderful, man. After that, I've been smoking ever since. Stopped a few times. I've been smoking.
You stopped twice. Stop saying few. Few is
twice. It go up every time.
Yeah, as long as you know, I know.
It's really 2 days, but
It wasn't 2 days. It was 2 times. Pull your own.
I did it though.
You put that out. I'm
on
little shit.
See, fast and used to it.
But yeah.
But that was my first time, man. I got high as a motherfucker and I used to laugh all the time. First time I got high, I was one of them motherfuckers that laughed at every goddamn thing. Everything was fucking funny, man.
Look, the second first time I got high,
No problem.
it was because I was getting my hair braided, right? And I was in a rush to get my hair braided. My shit was ski. No, my shit
you
was
had hair?
ski. Bro, really? Yeah.
I'm that homeboy. I'm pointing out.
I had hair down to the middle of my back before.
Man, pictures.
I got him.
Mm-hmm.
I got him. I will show.
Okay, come on.
But so I was getting my hair braided, and that shit was killing me. Like,
So you smoked
like,
to relax.
killing me. She said her dude came in. He's like, here, hit this. And then after a while, he's like, I smoked that blunt, man. I don't even remember riding home. I didn't feel shit from that point on my head. I remember getting home, and my mom was like, "You high?" I was like, "Hell yeah, mama."
Okay.
That's a real high first time. You know what I'm saying? That's much different.
That's
from
a
the first one.
that's a different high. Cause that goes to my next question. What was it like that first time getting high and having to go in the house?
Nah, the first
trying
time,
to get in the house and tell mama I'm high.
I was too nervous when I was the first time. I got caught because somebody else fucked up. I would never get high, and I would know I had like 2-3 hours before I see my mom's.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm coming down from this side before anybody look me in my face. Nah,
Cause
I grew up around weed smokers. I knew.
Yeah.
Cause she would know. She would
Right.
like,
Right. She a
What
smoker.
was wrong with you?
Nah.
What's wrong with you?
That's why I never even played in her weed, because that'd be the first thing she know missing. Nah.
This ain't it.
I would have caught that day.
They used to be on it though.
Yeah, I remember going in the house one night, walking back from your house, and we was high. We was outside smoking in the cold. So it's about a 10-minute walk from your house to my house.
Yep.
And get to the house, I'm thinking like my high done came down. Dummy, your high ain't came down, you're cold.
Cold, right.
Stand outside now.
Boy, that used to be a motherfucker that he hit you.
Yeah, get to the house, and she say, "Boy, what's wrong with you?" Mom, it's cold. Yeah, I go downstairs, boom, get up the next day, get ready to come outside, do it all again. Boy, I know you was high. And I closed the door so fast, got down the street, and started laughing, cause oh shit, there, right here, mama talking to me about drugs. She talking to me about drugs, and it was not the gateway drugs to nothing. It was just the gateway drugs to outside,
gateway drugs
to other people. I was just wanting to meet girls and talk to people. I wasn't trying to find other drugs until I got older. That was a different stuff. That's a different subject. That's a whole. How did we get here? That's a whole nother.
See, that was the thing with me. I always knew when I started smoking weed, I told myself, if I ever need more high
than
this,
another high,
I need to stop everything.
Everything.
I never did nothing else.
I done been so high off of weed. I'm like, I can't
don't need
imagine
nothing
being
else.
higher than this. What the fuck else? No, I don't want none of that
What
shit.
does heroin
You
do?
hear me?
Why does it do it? And why does it do it?
No.
Cause fuck
I want that picture.
I'm scared right now. Goddamn me, if you fucking dog.
Yeah,
fuck
that's
that.
crazy. That's crazy. I don't need
I
nothing else.
done caught one of them heart racing highs like a motherfucker. You high as a motherfucker. You just
And
like dog.
And it was a point in time where I used to get so high. Everything I did was I had a blunt. Like Murphy Lee used to say, I used to smoke on the way to buy weed.
You know it.
Man, one time I got laughed at because I stopped at the weed man spot because he sold little bullshit. And
On the way to get some more weed.
And I need a couple blunts.
Yeah, I
Just to make it across
just
town.
until he get off. It's 3:30. He
No,
get off at
I was
3:30.
literally it was a 25-minute drive to weed, so I stopped up the street to buy 1 or 2 Rellos so I could make the ride to buy the weed. Like, I can't wait to buy the weed. I gotta have the
Something right.
I gotta smoke on the way to buy this. I can't.
Yeah. It used to be hard.
Yeah.
It used to be hard.
Oh man.
So how
we
y'all feel?
almost set up back there.
How do you feel like being able to go to the store? I want this picture. I want the picture you just took.
It's about to be a 420 motherfucking mask around this motherfucker.
The picture you just took. I get it later because how we gotta do it.
It's gonna take us to make it through this motherfucker.
Why start there?
This the party here.
That ain't.
And this.
Yeah, I think we start down here.
It's levels of this
Cause
shit.
this the strong shit. So wait, then we should finish down there.
Cause that's the strongest shit.
Nah, cause this gonna take forever.
Yeah.
So we gonna get this party started. We gonna get these going in rotation right now.
Wow.
We finna keep
Wow.
Wow. I think we're starting off. This is Mafia Funeral. Mafia
Well,
Funeral.
this might be their funeral. Hey, happy 420.
You heard me? Go ahead.
Hey, but back in California, back in the 70s.
Educate us, bro.
Why the room move?
Should be happening.
The room
They
move.
didn't call it contact.
The Mafia hit him.
The room
It was a
move.
Mafia hit.
I think I'm Big Meech.
Shit just started spinning.
It just started moving.
Damn
I'm
it,
for
man.
real. I'm for real.
That was over there a minute ago.
Yeah. Why the bathroom move? But yeah, back in the 70s, oh boy, this dude, I don't even say dude name for real, was tripping. About 4:20 p.m. That's when he used to go outside with his people, and that's when they used to smoke. And And dude, the Grateful Dead them made that famous at the concert.
That's how it got famous?
Yeah.
What they wrote a song about?
Nah, they was just the 420 term just spread at the concert.
Okay, because everybody stopped smoking at 420.
No.
Oh, dang.
You making it up.
I mean,
listen to what I'm saying.
I'm listening. We need some.
The Grateful Dead, the group, when they was doing their concert, 420, the term to smoke weed, the 420 term just got famous through them.
Oh, okay.
The white people at the concert start 420. That's why 420 got famous.
All right.
Grateful
You heard
Dead.
it right here. The Grateful Dead started 420.
As a matter of fact, me personally, I don't even know none of the songs that the Grateful Dead sing, heard.
You probably know some. You just like,
I know they little symbol on their shirt.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But the Grateful Dead. Shout out to the Grateful Dead for making 420.
Shit. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Trying to get this motherfucker hidden.
Is it hitting good?
It's packed tight.
Maybe you shouldn't have packed it so tight.
Damn right.
Blame it on you. Pause.
Hey.
You packed it.
Yeah, I should have said pause like 8 times doing
Shit.
that.
Well, you should have said it.
I ain't got nothing to do. I don't play that Diddy shit.
Right, you should know better.
Yeah. I don't play that Diddler. I don't do the Diddler.
Hey, but yeah, I like that weed's legal.
Yes, I love it. I've been waiting on this for a long time. I never thought it would go out. I thought I was gonna be riding
There we
around
go.
stashing weed in my car for a long time.
Hey, speaking of stash spots,
Man,
never mind. Not gonna do that. Not gonna pump the brakes while out there. Go to the
I was
lights.
the king
I'm not
of the
gonna.
stash
I'm not gonna
spot,
do that.
man.
I'm not gonna
You
do
can
that.
always find a stash spot in your car, man. Always. It's always somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Fuck it.
Woo.
No, not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. Cause there's somebody right now.
That tastes good.
Somebody right now using the same stash spot. Right now.
You can't tell your stash.
I'm not,
That
cause
defeats
it's
the
somebody
purpose of
right
the
now using it. It's somebody right now using it in that exact same car.
All I can say to you about a stash spot
Don't break your clips.
is if you need a stash spot in your car, I would tell
Use or for jokes. These are jokes. These are just jokes. These are not the truths. These are jokes. We be lying a lot of the time. These ain't real stories. But yeah. Man, do you believe like we used to like roll blunts just and put gas in the car and just ride around and just smoke weed?
Nah, pass it.
Oh shit.
Hey, they need help.
He does.
They need extra lungs.
You supposed to be
Made though, right?
passing the weed over there. You supposed to be in charge of that.
But I'm on camera.
Hey, I'll cook. Right now.
And we gonna talk about how we got here from this point.
Man, y'all high.
It's 420, man. We supposed to be high.
Yes, thank you.
Clumsy ass people.
Your
We
observations.
supposed to be getting high. Higher and higher. You know,
Now y'all done got relaxed.
yeah,
Y'all
we
done hit the
got
weed and
high
got relaxed.
like a motherfucker. That's what happened.
What kind of weed is y'all smoking? Is this an indica, sativa? Is it good weed? Is it bad weed? Is
You
it
got
bad
the
weed?
mafia. That's mafia funeral. That's a sativa.
That's a sativa. The first
Uh,
little one I was hitting, Mafia funeral. That's a sativa.
This
It
here
hit, though.
is an indica. This is an indica hybrid.
So y'all feelings finna be going woom.
That's
Y'all
why I don't want
wrong.
that back. I want that pass that around to who ain't hit it. That's how we gonna get this whole party going. Well,
It's-
that's the only.
Ain't no other party. It's
well,
just us.
that's the only sativa, just to get us up. You know what I'm saying? Going first.
See,
The
we
rest
got
of this shit is
plenty.
hybrids
Y'all
and
got
indicas to get
you
us
planned
going
this?
fine.
You planned this party? You put this in some
No,
type of?
No,
I
think
was-
you just roll.
I was told
You
that
just
there's
was
a
rolled-
420 thing going on.
So you just
I'm
rolled
the
up
smoker,
weed?
so
That's easy.
I just know how to do this.
Okay, do that.
I
Alright.
like
how to
that.
get-
Okay.
I know how to get people high. So
Yeah.
that's what I do.
Alright. So
That's
what you
another
got going?
shit.
Who are you?
This is
What do you do?
blueberry-
You
this
just
is
smoke
blueberry
weed?
pie.
You just
Yeah.
smoke? How do you just
This
smoke
man
weed?
does a lot of
I
things,
know.
man.
How did we get here?
He does a lot of things.
Hey, I love weed.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Alright. What
Just one thing to live for. Shit.
just live? Okay.
Y'all should see this elaborate case. I ain't gonna show y'all though. We got a whole nother show for that right there. But yes, this brother is an expert. But this is the 420 motherfucking podcast today. The 420 what episode? Yeah,
This
420
episode number
I guess.
420. Not for episode 420. This episode
Episode number
420.
yeah.
But this episode number 4. Episode number 4.
And we gonna smoke
Okay.
about 20 blunt.
They gonna smoke about 420 grams.
Yeah.
400.
That's about that.
Ha ha! See, look, man. See, I used to go eyeball an ounce.
Yeah.
Bye.
You gotta be able to weigh that shit in your hand.
I used to be
You
able
can't
to
do that. You ain't no real smoker.
Yeah,
I missed this.
but get back to the.
Yeah.
So what y'all got going on? How you know this guy? Y'all seem real.
I mean, we've been in the entertainment business together for a little while.
What y'all done did together? Talk to me.
Well, kind of production.
A lot of shit.
Yeah, a lot of shit.
Then say it. Don't.
Matter of fact, we got a skit right now
Mm.
on People's Choice.
There we
Check
go.
it out. It's under the comedy section.
The comedy
Check it
section.
out, yeah.
Wait. Stop.
My
Pause.
brother-
Hold
my
on.
brother here.
Stop. How do they get to People's Choice?
Download the app. You go to any app store is free. In your app store.
And then they do what?
Then you download the app.
Okay.
And it's free to download on your phone. Then you can watch all of this shit right
Boom. And then the app. They go into the People's Choice app, go into the comedy section. Once they go into the comedy section on the People's Choice app, what are they looking for?
They looking for the podcast game. Starring Doc Devil. Killing it.
Okay, Doc, what you doing on this podcast? I mean,
Well,
on this.
I
on
just
this
found
comedy
out I'm
section.
starring in this motherfucker.
Whoa,
But,
whoa. So you a star?
Yeah, man.
Congratulations.
Apparently. Thank you. Thank you.
He
yeah.
just pulled the.
Hey,
the
that's
thing from-
crazy.
Yeah, man.
You
shit
just
be
found. You
happening.
say you just found out.
Man.
You just found out. How you just found out?
Hey, man. Look,
Wait. So you just walked in and bam, you
It was something like that. You know what I'm saying?
was out here.
You just walk in.
Was I here with you when you found out?
Yep.
He told you. Sometimes that's how he be telling me
It
stuff.
be coming out of nowhere.
Oh my
what I'm saying?
God. Hey, at least you an equal opportunist, cause that's how he be telling me stuff.
They like a surprise.
Shit, that hey, Doc, that's how I found out. That's how it felt. Surprise, you a star, cause that's how I felt you took it.
Oh shit! If you choke in there, you gonna be in trouble.
You choked. You choked.
You gonna be in trouble.
Yeah.
You got
choke.
No, I'm just playing the strong. These
That
are
one
the
got
stronger ones.
That one got me.
These are the stronger
snap.
ones. So it's about to get a little easier
Hey.
to smoke, but it's a lot more smoke coming.
What's your mama number so I can call her? Where your woman is so I can tell her.
She back there.
What you say? She back there. Smoke dog, what's wrong? Smoke dog. Smoke dog, you need oxygen? You ain't get no water?
Ooh, what? Yeah.
That was blueberry pie that.
But y'all know y'all be coughing on every show.
Nah, shit.
Y'all
Nah.
be coughing every show.
Nah.
Go back and watch. That's real. I cough every
He
show.
say it's that real. It's that real. Man.
I be hitting the blood coughing every show. I stay on the good gas. Doc,
Man.
the good gas. We
This is
stay
crazy.
swimming in the good gas around here.
Oh yeah.
We at Vito's dispensary. It's good gas all over the place.
Yeah, some
Vito's
food.
dispensary,
Man.
good gas all over the place. Wait, is that a lung back there?
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You done heard. Don't be hitting my weed that hard. You gonna learn.
Come on
You
on
gonna
camera.
learn.
Bring it on camera. Come on camera.
You better
Come on,
respect
look,
my
man, talk
weed,
to
damn
us.
it.
Somebody that choked. Somebody that choked.
Come on, let's talk.
420 interview.
Come on,
was
talk
it?
to us.
How was it?
Yeah, come talk to
You trying
us.
to breathe?
Put your lung, hold your hands up. Hands above your head.
Not foreign.
That's yours?
Not foreign.
Oh, that's his?
Come on. Oh, you
Nah, man.
He got an excuse.
Hey,
He got no. It ain't no excuse.
we
It's
so
a reason.
strong.
He got
we so
papers.
strong and fucking with your asthma. See, that's a good one. Right
No,
there. Yeah.
asthma fucking with the weed.
Hey, somebody said today, did you ever consider maybe the weed is addicted to me? I had to stop and
Yeah.
think about that for a
Yeah,
second.
yeah.
It just keep calling.
All right, every time I wake up,
Just keep calling.
What? Okay. But I didn't mean to kill y'all segue. You was talking about the People's Choice, man. That you had some people, other people involved in that too.
Coming on down. Yeah, there's a lot of people involved in
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Oh, so back to what we got going? What we going to the app and down? We downloading. We back to download.
Go to the comedy game and the podcast game. And the podcast game, like I said, it's starring Doc Dillinger. You got DeAndre Petty, comedian. Very funny man. Check him out.
Who
man.
said he was funny?
We got.
Does his last name go with being funny, petty, funny?
It say
He
who
is
is
very
his
petty.
last name go with something else now.
Wait.
But nah, let me
Wait.
stop. But nah,
Hey, y'all.
he's a very funny comedian. Like,
He petty
but-
too. He petty.
yeah, he's petty too, but it's funny.
Sound like
It stay funny. And then we got the very lovely Chocolate Drop.
Kevin Hart?
Yeah, no, man, don't do that.
AKA. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Look, I told him that was one of the things we had talked about on set. I'm like, can we change the name of the character because that chocolate drop is well known. Is people gonna be getting us confused and thinking we got? But hey, it was an executive
It was
decision
an executive
to
decision.
continue with the line
the line.
of
He
what we
did.
had.
He
So hey,
protested.
we had to go.
You
We
in
had
that
to-
decided
skit?
to do that.
Oh my God! I seen the skit. I seen it before it was edited.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Can I get an autograph? It's different.
Yeah.
It's different now. I'm a groupie.
Nah, that's it.
But yeah,
Hey, you be where the girls be at.
hey, you said.
I'm outside with you. I'm outside with you.
Nah, that's it.
Yeah, it's all shit night now. Don't do it.
No, you say you be with the girls.
Yeah, y'all done got me high off contact. It's on.
See, that's what you in a 420 party. You should be out.
Open this brick wall. I'm so high finna run through it.
All right, man. What we talking about now? How
Nah,
we get
man.
here with the? How we get here?
Shit, high? Y'all got me high off contact? High.
And all that good shit. Matter of fact, man. How
Still smoking.
do you remember when weed changed?
Weed changed a bunch of time in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like L, Doty.
Yeah.
Shit, it was $20 for a blunt.
Remember
It was
early on Hydro. Shit like that, yeah.
Weed changed at the drop.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That changed weed. That's when the levels
the Bill Clinton
switched up. And no, not the Bill Clinton drop. I'm talking about the Highway 55 drop.
Okay.
And that was what,
02?
3-4 years?
Yeah, it was about 2-3 years lasted.
Wow.
Awesome.
Your ass
Coming
ain't
back.
acting up now. You put your hands up.
It's gonna numb out in a minute.
Yeah.
Eventually, it's gonna be like, oh shit, I know how to work. It's just smoking my chest. I know it.
Yeah, once that good shit burns.
That's after I like this baseball bat.
Man.
Yeah, buddy.
I won't do that.
But nah, the way the weed changed, it was just the way people got money. It just changed because the way people smoked.
Yeah.
But
Made you
also
change the way you
motherfuckers
smoke. Made you
broke.
change the way you spent.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then it got better.
Cause it was a point in time where people bought weed 3 times a day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I need to smoke.
Cause you could though.
You could.
It was
I needed to.
like a motherfucker.
I'm not finna go pay $100 for 7 grams,
Yeah.
$125 for 7 grams, and I smoke too much. I can't keep just smoking 7 grams by lunch.
Like a motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying?
In the 90s, you was still getting like envelopes full of weed for $5.
Yeah.
A whole packet of weed.
Like a motherfucker.
$10. You like, yeah, I ain't never gonna get rid of this.
Right.
Never.
A motherfucker quarter ounce was $25. And you can catch a motherfucker that'll get to you for 20.
Cause they just trying to get this shit away from me. Cause it's dry, brittle, and the longer I hold on to it, the worse it's gonna be for me.
You used to have to put weed in between bread to soften
it up.
Yeah.
And hopefully, I'm trying to pick the seeds out. And I don't want to touch it too much because if I touch it, it's gonna break down. It's dry. And it depends on who you know.
Yeah.
And when you know them. If you didn't answer the right phone call, your sister didn't get off the phone, you wasn't outside when he drove down the street, nigga, you missed the whole truck. You got to wait 3 weeks. And that's just what it was. You had to know several people.
Yeah, motherfucker run out. Now you gotta go find a motherfucker.
Run out or run off. You prepaid.
Man.
How did we get there?
That was
Nigga, I need to be high so I go skating tonight. I need to be high so I go to work in the morning. In the morning. Some of the best weed songs. Anything
I got high.
Anything.
Afro Black.
That was alright. That was just an excuse, but shit, it was relatable.
Shit to smoke too.
Anything mystical rapped about weed.
Yes.
Bone.
I even say UGK Riding Dirty album. I can smoke to that. Mary Jane, #1.
Mary Jane. Well, see, that was different.
I ain't even talking about that one. I'm sorry.
Scarface.
I like that one. Yeah, Scarface.
I forgot what it was. Yeah.
Mary Jane. Really? Rick James shit ain't no joke, nigga. Oh shit.
What's your favorite weed snack?
What the fuck?
Yo, what you gotta eat when you high?
Food.
Nah. Nah, it ain't just food. It's that I gotta have it. I gotta have it.
I ain't nothing.
Nah.
Food. It ain't nothing in particular. Just I be all over the place with it. Sometimes I want a sandwich, pizza, or whatever the fuck. A damn lobster tail.
I had that last night.
Man, that's what the fuck was right.
Let me tell you something else when we get off the phone. You motherfuckers got so much weed smoking here. I can't even see above it. It's high smoking here.
We in the 420 cloud over here.
I know.
Motherfucker, how y'all love it?
Man, something.
Look at the smoke going in front of the phone. How y'all love it in the 420 cloud? But yeah, baby.
Hey, but I'm smelling it.
There we
Y'all
go.
still going, ain't you?
420, yeah.
We think we still
How
going.
much
We just
more
been
time
talking
we
shit.
Fine. Now y'all, you at 55 minutes, but y'all, I know. I was gonna ask y'all, do y'all want them to perform on y'all show, or do you want?
I mean, however.
You gonna run this all day?
All right.
Look at here, y'all. We finna extend this to the motherfucking max here. Show y'all a real good time.
Well, I'm gonna do is
I've been down Julio'd out.
once y'all ready for the acts, I'm gonna push this back. We're gonna go to commercial break. Push this back, and they can perform right here, so I won't have to push it all the way over there. Set up the do what we do best. Do what we do best.
And y'all watch. See, this is education too. Like we said, we're gonna educate y'all on how to do podcasts. So all of those that think you know, you ain't got to listen. But for those that want to learn something, there you go. You just heard some game. Put some shit down.
All day. That's what we do, man.
That's what we do. Why we get high as a motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we sort of like Ren and Drake. We're not here to preach. We're here to teach.
All right. I'm gonna go to a quick break.
Break.
When you want, they can tell. 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 They can tell. Junior high was a star. In high school in the mix. After a cap and gown, referred to y'all as the shit. Worked a gig once or twice. Got hit by that forklift. Left me crippled for life with a pill habit kid. Still thanking the Lord. Could have been a pot to piss. With no window. With no window. Pan rapper, trapper, cab driver committed. CS is fuck. Eons from Blake Pippin. Sean was the homie. Football WKU. Tez and Skinny heard the flow and they already knew. West Bowling Green. Let me see my hood debut. What? Nigga, if you pop one, I pop two. When you on, they can tell. Yeah, they can tell. When you on, they can tell. They can tell. When you on, they can tell. When you on, they can tell. When you everybody wanna fuck, who you done fuck? Was the bouncer that low, or you simply what's up? Look at it how you wanna look at it, if at all sometime. Sorry, son of a bitch, just charge the mind. Scars on flesh is proof. Every day ain't sunny. Would be, could be, never made honey. Talking shop at my shop, burning pot at my spot. Praying for lost souls, and they shot at the top. Strong-handed bartender, weak men under arrest. Standing there in hell, can't live nor deal with themselves. Can't preach to a choir, won't thief to acquire. Looking like a ball of certainty, silhouette of fire. When you on, they can tell. 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 When your haters done hated, the suckers done suckered. Fuck 'em. Let's get back to hustling. The haters done hated, the suckers done suckered. Fuck 'em. Let's get back to hustling. sucker. Fuck 'em. Let's get back to hustling. The haters done hated. The suckers done sucker. Fuck 'em. Let's get back to hustling. When you own, they can tell. I ain't never seen a tiger and he had to tell me. Let that sink in. Anyway, it's 20 past 4 somewhere. Vibe Vito. DA Beats. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, another pretty day. Bowling Green as far as St. Louis. It is officially barbecue weather. Vito banging that boy Tweez, huh? This is for Kings Highway. Hell no, you don't see me, ain't no money where you be at. Fuck you gon' see me and they hate where you be at. Now you don't see me as a sucker where you be at. No, you don't see me if they trippin' where you be at. That part. Wasn't invited, motherfucker, don't go. What you said, and we were texting SMH. It is what it is, and make no mistakes. Goddamn club got where it starts too late. Overwhelmed by foo-foo, too grown to play. Enjoy setting with friends, some real Uno. Skip, reverse, change the color, draw for more. Now you don't see me, ain't no money where you be at. Fuck you gon' see me and they hate where you be at. Now you don't see me as a sucker where you be at. No, you don't see me if they trippin' where you be at. That part. That part. That part. That part.
When I step up in the place, that's guaranteed money. A lot of smiles and grins, but I don't see nothing funny. Had to cut them clowns short. No, I don't play dummy. Setting up the table cause I know the meal is coming. I don't fuck with who you fuck with, I don't see the point. If I'm smoking big blunts, why you rolling joints? Never legal with the promos, the people choice champ for Bowling Green to Collinsville, I'm stamped. Ready to count, why you hating on me? Cause it's slated for me. Need to get up off your ass, you might get in my G. Stop supporting them lanes, put most high in the game. Stop that capping type shit and stop passing the blame. I can't fuck with no haters, I done did that way back. Heart open, no jack, but homie became straight rag. That's facts, so I move accordingly. Stay cornball free, man, you can't get close to me.
Hell no, you don't see me, ain't no money where you be at. Fuck you gon' see me and they hatin' where you be at. Now you don't see me as a sucker where you be at. No, you don't see me if they trippin' where you be at. That part. That part. That part. That part.
You a fool, Vito Banger.
That part. That part. That part. That part.
Yeah, I wanna hear that one.
Destiny calling. Remember the falling. Remember the falling. Stars steady falling. Destiny calling. Remember the falling. Remember the falling.
I remember when it wasn't about hoes and thugs. Let's go back to the days when we were showing some love. Cause my city bigger than guns and drugs. And my city's bigger than shootings at clubs. Politicking with a chicken, that was the mission. Relaxing, just sipping, no policy hidden.
St. Louis, we got something special for you. Vito's Dispensary now official in STL. Louiswood Production is the official retailer for Vito Vibes right here in St. Louis. Special deals. $25 for 3.5 grams. 2 for $40. Vito's Dispensary. Vito vibes to STL. Get in on the movement. Get in on the deals. For more deals, go to www.vitosdispensary.com.
Only penthouse view, looks like some honey. Got me lost in the mood. She slid in my ride. She say she like the ride. Look sexy, a model. Instagram rich, put that on the Bible. She gon' get this. She say she like the ride. She slid in my ride. Hop in the whip, baby girl. You know we good. No Diddy, no Drake, let's get that understood. Might be some baby auto, a little smack and a little tussling, no fist though. You know what's happening. Take a week off, queen. We going places. Paris, Monaco, palaces. Don't pack your shit. I know you got me on the back end. Oh, you gon' bring
States, goddamn club got where it starts too late. Overwhelmed by foo-foo. Too grown play. Enjoy setting with friends. Some real Uno. Skip, reverse, change the color, draw for more. Now you don't see me, ain't no money. Where you be at? Fuck, you don't see me and they hate. Where you be at? Now you don't see me as a sucker. Where you be at? No, you don't see me if they tripping. Where you be at? That part, that part, that part.
When I step up in the place, that's guaranteed money. A lot of smiles and grins, but I don't see nothing funny. Had to cut them clowns short. No, I don't play dummy. Setting up the table, cause I know the meal is coming. I don't fuck with who you fuck with, I don't see the
Black and white. Not what you think. I had a dream. Kids playing outside. Innocent, wild, loud. But it turned quiet the moment they turned on me. No words were spoken. No reasons was given. Like they'd rehearsed it before I even arrived. Black and white. Not race, just contrast. Two tones that showed up when the illusion of gray fades. And in my life, the gray's been fading for a long time. See, I've been in rooms where I gave love and loyalty, only to be met with whispers behind curtains, shadows with names, smiles that rot behind the teeth. I've lifted others, held them up like a mirror showing them who they could be. And they nodded. They nodded hard. Told me that's who they were. But then they dropped the act and turned on me too. It's been that way in the underground. 8 years deep. Same cycle, different names. New smiles, same betrayal. I watched crews beef with others. Loud, messy wars in the alleyways of ego. Until one day, they turned the corner. And I was the enemy. But I never fired a shot. I just watched, like I did in the dream. Just stood there, still. Present. And they ran past me, ran at me, ran through me. Black and white. And yeah, even in love, I've handed women their own light in words. Spoke life into them. Told them what I saw. Strength, grace, death, They repeated my words back to me like vows until time tested them, until my reflection made them uncomfortable, and suddenly I was too much. Too demanding, too real. Black and white. Not colored, just clarity. Just the sharp lines between who people say they are and who they reveal themselves to be. But I ain't bitter. I'm awake. I see it now. I see them. I see me. And I realize maybe I was never meant to fit into the chaos of the gray. Maybe I was meant to stand between the black and white, not blending in, but becoming the contrast.
Alright, y'all. Welcome back. As y'all can see, we done smoked this motherfucker out.
Hey, who am I? Who am I?
We done lost him in the cloud of smoke.
Well, he ain't even on the.
In here.
We on.
As our festivities proceed on, man, we just smoked out for the motherfucking day, for real, as you can see.
What the fuck he say? He needs some water. His throat dry.
I can't help it, I'm high as a motherfucker.
High as a motherfucker.
We done smoked out for this evening, y'all.
This evening, y'all.
We finna, I guess, close this motherfucker down and get it y'all next time and let y'all know how we got here. Because right now, this is how I got here, high as a motherfucker. Look at this shit right here.
Yeah.
I don't know why you pointing in my direction. I ain't do it.
Look at this shit.
Doc
right
got us
here.
high. Doc got us high.
I'm just trying.
Doc got us high. Going on the soundtrack. Doc got us high. Doc got
I was
us.
trying to blame me for shit.
Doc got us high. Doc got us high. We going on the soundtrack.
Put
Doc
the weed
got
in
us
your
high.
own lungs.
We'll see y'all.
Wow.
Y'all
That's
shoulda
how we